everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to twitch.tv/Len Peralta, where I'm going to be drawing for Daily Tech News Show. Today's image that I'm drawing has to do with distrust of emerging technologies. So, according to Engadget, or actually, there's an article in Engadget where a recently published survey from the Pew Research said that the opinions of around 10,000 adults regarding their views on technologies emerging in the fields of robotics and artificial intelligence, they don't trust all this new stuff. So, hey Kepper, how you doing? Good to see you. So, you know, I'm gonna do a piece of art about that. But I'm thinking I'm gonna take it from the standpoint of the person that has embraced it, right? Exoskeletons, driverless cars, brain implants, facial recognition. It's all the person who's bought into it and what that looks like. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see what I can do here in the time that I have. So let's see. So yeah, so distrust of emerging technologies. Let's see where this ends up. I get it, right? You know, there's a privacy issue, right? There's a definite privacy issue with emerging technology. So let's see what I can do. So dude man kind of coming out of a car. I think I'm going to call it a... Hey, J-Dog, what's going on? Good to see you. J-Dog, isn't it your spring break? I think it's your spring break. Let's see. I had this idea. Let's see if I can pull it off. So, this week has been a very interesting week in that it is Tech Week for our school, there's a K through 12 school that my kids go to, and it is Annie, the show Annie Jr. Actually, it's the smaller version of it, and yeah, Tech Week, crazy, right? Long days, lots of stuff going on, lots of crazy rehearsals. Oh, so we have, you know what? I forgot. Exoskeletons.
That's great too.
That's probably a part of this here.
That would mean that we have, with this brain, a
Facial recognition. How do I show that? I don't know if anybody is who's watching was into theater at all. I did theater in college, but not in high school. I ran sound. I was on the tech crew. But you know that Tech Week is really crazy, right? Hey, Extra More. Hey, Fakey C. Who else? Kepper. Nice to have you here. Did any of you guys, any of you folks ever do school school productions or be in the play?
That's great. But if not,
It's
that's
fun.
great too.
All right, I think. Yeah, that doesn't look right. I'm gonna take that out of there. Looks too much like hair. Oh, I'll make it work. I'll make it work. All right. Hey, Liza S. Nice to have you here. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking the stream. All right. So I think I'm going to start with this. This is a pretty good. Hey, thank you for the gift sub, J-Dog. I mean, for Kepper. Thank you. Thank you for making J-Dog 4002 a bigger part of the stream. It's excellent. Okay, so this would be a good time to remind everybody that if you become a Patreon of mine at patreon.com/Len, you get access to the DTNS Discord server. It's private on my Discord server, and you get to watch as I'm doing these drawings. You get to watch and you get to look at them in real time, and also a higher res version of that stuff. So all you gotta do is go to patreon.com/Len, and you can watch it happen. You can watch these. You can watch not only the pieces that I'm drawing for you here right now, but other pieces from previous weeks. All right, so I have my my pencils ready to go. 10 minutes for pencils. I think that's pretty good, right? And let's get some ink on this baby. I like to try to do these pieces in under an hour, and I think the hardest part about doing these is just the idea, right? The concept, right? What am I gonna do? What's the art gonna be? Once I sort of get like the basic idea down, then it's relatively easy to pull off. Although, since this is art prov, right, and I'm making it up as I go along, you only at some point you have to go with what you have. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. But I don't have like a ton of time to mess around, right? You gotta get it done. So emergent technology, people have a distrust of it. Apparently, according to the Pew Research survey that Engadget quotes, people aren't embracing all this great technology that we thought, would be coming out of the future, right? Oh, the future is going to be so much easier. Yeah, though, did we think about the consequences? Did we think about what hooking our brain up to a machine would do to us? Did we think about that? Did we really think about it? I don't think we did. Anyway. So yeah, so this week has been a lot about Tech Week for my kids. This is the first major play that they've been in at their school. The school's never done a play like this before. So it's a new experience for them. I have two kids at the school, and one of them is actually in the play. He plays multiple roles, and then the other student, hey, thank you so much for the Mr. Twitch there. My daughter, she's actually the student director of the play, so she's really busy doing a lot of notes and everything else. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to watch that process evolve. If you ever have kids, or if your kids ever want to get into theater, I know there's a stigma about theater kids, right? And what they do, but and just that they're sort of a little bit cringe, but theater is such a great experience, honestly. I worked in crew. I never was one of the actors. I would have loved to have been an actor, but I don't think I had the chops for it. So anyway, the whole experience has been it's exhausting, but it's a different type of like just exhaustion, right? It's like anticipation and excitement. I mean, by the end of it, you really are tired, right? It's like, oh man, So tonight's the last dress rehearsal. Kids are more than ready to hit the stage for 2 nights, and it's really exciting. It's really exciting because it's the first production, and literally just out of whole cloth creating sets and costumes, and so fun, really exciting. I'm terrible. By the way, I'm terrible at drawing cars. I don't want to say that too loud. Yeah, so also it's been kind of weird because I've been busy working on some other projects, so I haven't really had a time to draw. I was going to draw on Tuesday, but my Tuesdays end up getting really like jammed because of my teaching schedule. So I didn't draw, and I felt a little bit guilty, I guess. So I felt like, oh, I should probably. Should probably draw. Oh my gosh, get out of here. What did you do? You just created a sticker party for me, Kepler. What the heck? How funny is that? Thank you for the sticker party. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Get those stickers up there, everybody. Everybody in the chat room. It's a sticker party thanks to Kepler. Extra more, get it in there. Finky C. Xylane, come on, get up there, get those stickers put up there, come on, throw them up, put your hands in the air, wave them like you just don't care. Thank you for that, that's awesome. That's fun. A lot of fun, thank you so much, Kepper. Thank you for doing that. Those sticker parties don't last real long, do they? Very short. All right, let me get me up. All right. All right. Does that look okay? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Check me up, biatches. Someone who's not afraid to get teched up. Okay. I'm gonna tech me up. All right, so I like this. I don't know. Is that too much? I don't know. Why don't you put in the chat if you like if you like that or not. All right. Oh, let me take a screenshot of that and put it on the Discord. Once again, remember, Discord, if you visit my Patreon, patreon.com/Len, you can watch me draw live and see the images I'm creating. And you can kind of, you know, I don't know if you're into that sort of thing, you can dissect it and say, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the way that he's working. That's neat. All right, that looks pretty good. Hey, you guys like that? Let me know in the chat room. Thank you so much, Kepper, for the sticker party. What is that an answer to, Kepper? What are you referring to? Did I say something? I can't remember. So you don't do a whole lot of social stuff. That's all right. You don't have to. Sorry, I don't remember what I said. I think I was talking about Tech Week, right? Or was I? Oh, it's okay. Oh, I see. I was thanking you when you were just saying you're not a creator. So this is how you interact. Gotcha. See, I'm smart. I know it. I know what's going on. I see. Well, not everybody has to be a creator. I'm hardly a creator. You know? I kind of stream this once a week. I barely draw anymore. I feel so inadequate as a creator, right? Because I feel like I should be doing more. I see other artists doing so much more art, right? And I am not. I don't feel like I'm fulfilling that, right? I don't feel like I'm doing that. So anyhow. I don't even know if I like that. We're gonna see where this goes. I'm just gonna... Let's see what I'm gonna... Yes, I probably should hydrate, shouldn't I? Good call. Give me a second while I get the colors on this. And I will hydrate. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. I don't know if I do or not. I don't know if I do. I don't know. I don't think I'm a creator. I really don't. I don't know if if I can call myself a creator because I'm not making as much as I used to. A lot of it is that I'm kind of burned out a little bit. Like, I don't want to create just for create's sake because then it's sort of like, to me that seems futile, right? I want to create something when it means something, and I don't know, maybe that's the wrong way to approach it. But I think the bigger issue is that I'm sort of burned out. I don't feel creative. You know, that's why it's so important in those creative jags that I sort of I kind of continue creating. I don't know, or do I'm not that. That's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say is that in those creative moments, when I feel very creative, I have to take advantage of it because my muse might go away. You know. I'm just randomly putting colors down on this thing. I usually have a better idea of what I want to do color-wise, but I'm sort of just kind of going with the flow here and just throwing a lot of different colors down that I normally wouldn't work with. Or I guess what I'll say is I wouldn't really work these together. So, I'm really just sort of throwing stuff. That's actually I like the fact that these colors are a little bit different than what I work with. So we're half an hour in, and I almost have colors down. I don't know if I'm real happy with where that goes. I can maybe work with that a little bit later. Hey, thank you so much, Kevin. Boy, you're throwing the bits at me today, aren't you? Thank you so much. All right. Let's see here. Well, the colors on this seem really kind of insane, don't they? Like they don't like it's really out of my comfort zone, which is okay, I guess, but all right, maybe once I start putting some shadow on this, start coming together. I feel a little bit better about it. Well, I'm glad you're using your allowance. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, for real. I was doing, I'll stop teaching in a couple weeks, and then I'll start going back to my normal schedule. So there's a possibility I might do more streaming. But the problem is like if I don't have any content, like if I don't feel what I'm anything, like I don't, it's kind of hard for me to create. Been spending a lot of time working on the school yearbook. I get a lot of joy out of that, actually. I've been laying out our school yearbook for my kids' school, and I don't know. There's something very comforting about it. I don't know. It feels nice. I don't know if I'm doing too much on the yearbook, if I should let the kids do more, but here's the thing. The the students, the yearbook staff, I mean they could put it together, and they have put together some pages, but they don't really have the technology and or the time. So I sort of help out a little bit. I think they're still directing as far as content goes. I'm going to try something different here. Try something a little bit different. try this. Actually, kind of like that look. It's kind of weird and creepy. All right, I feel pretty good about that, actually. It's not exactly what I would have done, but I can live with it. Excuse me. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm going to use a technique that I was teaching my students, my digital illustration students this week. And it's just, using sort of a little Gaussian blur here. It's funny. Very different from some of my normal stuff. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kepper. I'm glad you appreciate that. It's not every day that I get a lot of appreciation for my work, so I'll take it. All right. Sorry. Usually I get so lost in this procedure. I forget to talk just because I'm, kind of working on stuff, but I think it's important to talk when you're designing. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to add a little bit more information here. You know what? I'm going to do this with a font instead. I'm a little bit under conundrum. Yeah, I just put it on the front there. I put driverless. Let's see here. It's a good idea. I like maybe that idea of DTNS on the door, but maybe I will put DTNS in the store, but I'll do it last. Let's put DTNS on the door, shall we? Yeah, dang it. Let's do it again. Nice. I feel like there needs to be a little more detail, so let me just add a little more detail. Maybe this will start pulling it together for me. Hey, thank you so much, Chris Bentonow. Thank you so much for joining. That's cool. I'm glad you're able to join and become part of the fun. Extra more lurks. Nice to have you here. We're almost at the end of this. I'd like to kind of create images for DTNS in less than an hour, and we're almost at that hour. But my idea is that if you are a fan of DTNS, you can watch me create this in real time, an original piece of art from start to finish in under an hour, and then you can join the fun and watch everybody who hasn't seen it live. You can watch me unveil it at the end of the show today. So the idea, for those of you coming in late and want to know, the idea is a lot of people are afraid of technology. They're not really into the idea of driverless cars and exoskeletons, but here's a guy that did it. And he's into face scanning. He's into all the technology. And, you know, the tech adopter. That's what we'll call it. Teching up the tech adopter. All right. I like that. What do you guys think? Are you digging the art? Do you like it? Let me know in the chat. In any event, this is probably the actual piece for DTNS this week. Let me take a quick screenshot and put it up on Patreon, patreon.com/Len. Actually, I take that back. I'm putting it up on Discord. If you become a Patreon subscriber, patreon.com/Len, you can watch me create this art. You can watch that art on my secret DTNS channel for Patreon subscribers only. So once again, it's patreon.com/Len. So I think I have a little bit of cleanup to do on before I go set it live. But for the overall, this is the piece. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed me watching me create it. And like I said, I'm going to clean it up a little bit before I go live on DTNS this afternoon. But for all intents and purposes, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being a part of the stream. I do this every Thursday, and in a couple weeks I'll be doing it every Friday as much as I can. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for the sticker party, Kepper. Thanks very much for the bits. And thank you for joining me for the stream. We'll see you soon on DTNS. Probably in around an hour, right about an hour from now. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. Take care. Bye.